Hi, we're over at Ernie Dion's today and with Teresa. And what we're going to do is we're going to be trying two different temperatures on two different smelters to see if it actually makes a difference with this New Mexico ore. Uh, and so, what we're going to do without further ado is we're going to get this thing started. And because I need my gold.
So we're really hoping that by testing the temperatures, Ernie had a couple of subscribers that mentioned that they thought he was running the furnace too low for what he was trying to do, and others said that he wasn't running it high enough. And so that's when we brought our stuff over here, and we're going to do the equipment together and do the same exact mixes for the fluxes and things like that. But we're just going to run it at two different temperatures. It's really important to find out if we're losing gold by not using the exact right temperature.
Yeah, if a few hundred degrees actually does make a difference.
So that's what we're going to explore today, and hope you come along with us and enjoy it, and we all learn something together. Thanks for watching.
And because we want to see if the temperature really makes a difference, which I believe it does, we are going to put 113, 114 grams of this material in each of the crucibles, and 113.4 grams equals up a quarter pound. And so we're going to make up our flux. We're going to have an even amount of material in our crucibles. We're going to fire them up. Michael's got the Big Daddy furnace there compared to little junior furnace that I have. And we're going to get this project going, and let's get it going.
Every debt I owe, paid in sweat for that yellow gold. Dreams get heavy in the Comstock.
Are you using nails?
Yeah, we do have some nails. Let me grab them. Good thinking.
I would throw 3 per cut. Heads down.
What'd you say, 3? Here is our material, and I had already taken this material and I stirred it up so it will be even. And so we're going to add it into our cup before we pour it into our container to get it mixed up. So 113 or 114 grams. Let's shoot for 114. There we have 114 grams. Okay, 114. The next thing we're going to add in, our next ingredient, we're going to put in 114 grams of anhydrous borax.
Come dawn's light, I already know I'll be back down there with the Comstock Lode.
114 grams of anhydrous borax.
Now, you put in the same amount of borax as you do
Of the ore or
Yeah.
the material, yeah.
Oh.
I've always done that, and it seems like I always get a good result.
All right, cool.
So this will be interesting for us. 23. Okay, now we're going to add in 23 grams of soda ash.
Sun ain't up, but I'm already down. 100 feet beneath that desert town. Cold drip water on my back and bones. Pickaxe singing like a
23 grams of soda ash.
Timbers creep like they know my name. Dust in my lungs.
Now we will add in 23 grams of silica sand.
Shadows crawl the wall. Every step feel like a prison call. But that yellow shine, all that owns my soul. With shiny gold in a blackened hole. Deep and dark, yeah, it breaks me slow. But that yellow
23 grams of silica sand. Now we will add in 23 grams of manganese dioxide.
Hands stay raw, knuckles split and bleed. Boss man said it faster if you want to eat. Wet rod dripping, hear the water cry. Seen good men kneel with
23 grams of manganese dioxide.
Lord, it pulls me in like a devil's grin on a mile of sin. Every
So what do you think, Michael? 30, 40 grams of litharge?
Well, I would go with probably 40.
Okay, Michael says 40 grams of high litharge with flour, and I agree with him. We'll get a nice sized pearl out of this to work with. 40 grams of high litharge with flour.
Just how hard you dig and how bad you hold. Harpies loud in the
40 grams of 39 and 40 grams of high litharge with flour. Let's get this mixed up and into our crucible.
Yay.
And here is our flux and our material mixed together, and we're going to get it into our crucible. Crucible number 1. And we did add in 3 nails to help with the sulfides.
Come dawn's light, I already know I'll be back down there with the Comstock Lode.
Okay, now we are going to start our flux and our material for the second crucible.
Sun ain't up, but I'm already down. 100 feet beneath that desert town. Cold drip water on my back and bones. Pickaxe singing like a funeral moan. Timbers creak like they know my name. Dust in my lungs, sweat tastes like pain. Linen shaking, shadows crawl the wall. Every step feel like a prison call. But that yellow shine, all that owns my soul. With shiny gold in a blackened hole. Deep and dark, yeah, it breaks me slow. But that yellow shine won't let me go.
Michael's gonna turn down the propane a little. To drop our temperature a little bit. Ernie's still trying to climb a little.
Hands stay raw, knuckles split and bleed. Boss man said it faster if you want to eat. Wet rod dripping, hear the water cry. Seen good men kneel where the weak ones die. Still that yellow shine, Lord,
43.7.
like a devil's grin on a mile of sand.
How long are you going to give them? I would give them about 45 minutes.
Well, it's not done boiling. The flux ain't even melted yet.
You know.
Do you let your flux melt all the way?
Commonly, what I do is I wait until then it gets to temperature, and then I turn it on for like
You what?
whatever.
He sets his timer for like
I
45
set my
minutes.
timer. It depends. It depends on the load, the size of the charge. But I normally get it up to temperature where I want it, and then set the timer.
Yeah, I wait because I just wait till all the flux is completely melted and it's settled down at the bottom, and then I let it probably burn for another 15 to 20 minutes sometimes, and then that way I know that all the precious metal has time to, go to the bottom of the crucible. Yeah, I don't know if you ever notice when you're pouring your material out of the crucible, a lot of times you can see the lead prill coming out of the crucible.
I noticed that in your videos for sure.
that?
I noticed that in your videos, yes. You always point it out, and I have seen it on ours too.
Yeah, and that's why once the material is completely melted, I let it burn for about another 15, sometimes 25 minutes.
Okay.
My process, I sound kind of rude, huh?
No,
but it works.
And you can look in the charge, and you know if it looks right or not.
Yeah.
So it has to do with how much you have in there for sure. But our average is around 45 minutes once he gets it to temperature. Sometimes he has had to leave it for an hour or better. It just depends.
Right. And what was really interesting on the very first smelt with Jay's material from New Mexico, if you rewatch the video and my high shot when I'm aiming down inside the furnace, you can look at the burn and it's not even moving.
Right.
You see all the designs because it's really hot, but it's not moving.
Yeah.
And and I knew that there was going to be something wrong with that burn, is because the slag wasn't moving when it was supposed to be boiling. And then if you looked at the third burn, I knew that one was going to be good. The one with the slag, when I crushed it up, is because, it was boiling really good. And it was like liquidy, and you could just see it, boiling.
Yeah.
And I go, okay, if there's any material in there, we're going to get it out because it's nice and loose.
Right. And with the cupelling too, we can always tell when it's off. It's not right. You don't have your airflow right, or you always have to adjust it and move it around. All this stuff makes a big difference in how the outcome is.
Right. And you're absolutely right. When you look at it, when you do it for years, and you use, like I use my same furnace, I know what's going to happen. Now when I make my new furnace, it's going to be completely different, is because I'll be able to, I'm pretty sure I'll be able to get it up to 2,400 degrees with just one burner. Because if you notice inside my furnace, it's only got 1 inch of ceramic, fire ceramic fiber in there.
This is like the first one we bought. We have it, and we took the piece out of it and used it for our cupel furnace instead.
Right. What's my temperature at?
2100.
21. Yeah. See, it's not too bad. Yeah, because I can normally get it up to like 21.8, but I do know once I make my new furnace, it'll get up to 2,200 degrees, just because I won't have all that fire leakage coming out everywhere.
Yeah.
Because if it were night, you'd be seeing flames coming out from underneath here. On the backside, you will see it glowing red, is because the kale wool has shrunk and it had a 2.5 inch gap in it. So I cut some kale wool and stuffed it inside there, but still the heat's escaping.
Yeah, it's escaping, yeah.
That's why I can't really get it up to 2,200 degrees with this furnace.
And then this one also has 2 apertures to go ahead and bring the gas in, so we got heat going in 2 different directions, and it circulates around the charge much easier because we don't have just going in one direction.
Right.
So it does heat up faster, and it works really well. But if this one goes, we'll be making a K-Wool one and standalone too because they work great.
Yeah, they do.
Homemade units work fabulous. We have videos on it.
Yeah.
Ernie and our channel both. If you want to know how to make your own.
Yeah, and see that one there.
And Ernie's
That
working
one doesn't
on it.
have very much concrete. It's called some refractory cement.
Oh, the refractory cement,
But it's
yeah.
got a bunch of that spray. And when I had it covered, the ground squirrels, you can see they ate around where the torch goes.
Yeah.
Since then, and this has been sitting out in the heat and the rain and the snow for months, and it's still holding up. And
Yeah.
all I just need to do is refurbish that one, and it'll work fine. Because I could get, when I fill that up with some ore before I crush it, I can get that up to 2300 degrees, and the ore starts melting together.
Still at 2,300.
All right, we're holding. And Ernie's is almost
Doing
up.
good.
We're gonna
I
get
got
this
set.
smelting.
I'm down to 8 pounds of pressure.
All right.
Yep. I got it up about 2,350 degrees, 60 degrees. So we're over 2,300.
Okay, we have 2,175 degrees on my end. Let's check out empty treasure.
Cold jet water on my back and bone. Big X singing like a funeral home.
And theirs is 2,335 degrees.
Like they know my name. Dust in my lungs, sweat tastes like pain. Let 'em shake and shadows crawl the walls.
So we're warming up the cone mold so we can get ready to pour. Temperatures have been holding perfectly on both of these.
Shiny gold in a blackened hole. Deep and dark, yeah, it
We're
breaks
getting all ready to go.
that yellow shine won't let me go.
We got a beautiful sunny day out today, but it still is January. But we're gonna hit around 47 today. I'll take this weather anyhow they want to give it to us.
Hands stay raw, knuckles split and bleed. Boss man said eat faster if you want to eat. Wet rock dripping, hear the water cry. Seen good men kneel where the weak
Yeah.
ones die. Still that yellow shine, Lord, it pulls me in like a devil's grin on a mile of
Don't
sin.
grab it.
Every broken back, every debt I owe.
This thing is like, yeah.
For that yellow gold. Dreams get heavy in the Comstock night. Silver and gold keep
Ernie's trying to burn his carpet again.
mama praying that I
Did you see that splash?
Yeah, you got a fire going on in your grass. It stopped now.
yellow man don't care if you're young or old. Just how hard you dig and how bad you hold. Heartbeats loud in the underground. While fortune sleeps where the sun ain't found. That yellow shine, yeah, roses land.
And see, the nice thing is there's no sulfite stuck to the crucible.
Yeah, that's what I was just looking at.
What's that?
No sulfite stuck to the crucibles like he's had with the other stuff. So,
So the nails makes a huge difference.
yes.
Oh, this is exciting.
It is. Can't wait to see the outcome on it.
Looking good.
Very good.
Okay.
I'm glad you bought one of these
Yeah.
because it worked. This one's worked really. And what I've learned about Vivor, they make good equipment.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like their stuff.
Yes,
My Sluice is V4.
this is.
Yeah, and because you looking for a place for that? You can sit next to mine. Let me move mine. And we bought a V-board jumping jack compactor, and I got it on a Black Friday special for like less than $900. And they normally go for over $1,100, but you buy an American-made one, it's like $3,000.
Yeah.
And this thing works really, really good.
And it does what?
It compacts the ground.
Oh.
It's a jumping jack.
Oh, yeah. All right. I know what that is. I don't know what it's called, but I know what it is.
Yeah.
If I see it.
Boy, young lady, you have made a mess over here.
Hey, I didn't explode it. It exploded at me.
Actually, what happened, and I was watching it very keenly, she went to go look in it, and just the radiance from her beauty came out.
Okay,
just
get that.
made the glass shatter.
I have this on film so that everybody knows.
You can give me the $50 later.
Okay, baby, you got it.
Sun ain't up, but I'm already down. 100 feet.
Looks like a good sized lead pearl. But the slag
Cold drip water on my back.
looks clear.
It does. It looks clean.
Pickaxe singing like a
Doesn't
And
look
we
like
got a
man.
decent sized lead pearl here.
Let's see what Ernie's got here.
Timbers creak like they know my name.
Here's mine right here. It's not cleaned up.
Sweat tastes like pain.
Okay, here's mine.
Put them next to each other. Let's see.
They're
And,
about the same size.
yeah. Go ahead, Michael.
And we have, what is it, 11 grams?
10 grams.
10 grams, okay.
Okay.
Cool.
And in the junior size furnace, we have 6 grams.
Ah.
Interesting.
Ah,
Okay.
Can't stay raw, knuckles split and bleed. Boss man said it faster if you want to eat. Wet rock dripping, hear the water cry. Seen good men kneel where the weak ones die. Still that yellow shine, Lord, it pulls me in like a devil's grin on a minor sin. Every broken back, every debt I owe. Paid in sweat for that yellow gold. Dreams get heavy in the Comstock night. Silver and gold keep the candles alight. Mama praying that I come back home, but prayer don't reach 6 feet down. Little man don't care if you're young or old. Just how hard you dig and how bad you hold. Heartbeats loud in the underground. While fortune sleeps where the sun ain't found. That yellow shine, yeah, rolls this land. From the Sierra Stone to working man. Deep dark way, hear my tired soul. Still swinging steel for that shiny gold.
yeah, you're still running hot. There you go. There you go, you're good. You're at 7
If I see the sky, thank the dirt I didn't die. But come dawn's light, I already know I'll be back down there with the
1783, you see that?
Well, we wrapped up this project, and it was quite interesting. What do you think, Michael?
Yeah, I didn't see that there was any appreciable difference between 2300 and 2000 degrees or 2100 degrees on this stuff. And except that the beat at 2300 came out shinier. It's way smaller, but it came out shinier. So, but yeah, the smell was good. There was no matting. It was just clean slag. Everything went fine.
Right, and with the one that I did that came from my furnace, the bead was a lot bigger, but it is kind of dirty, and it didn't come out round because on the bottom of that bead, there is some hard material. I'm not sure what that material is. I haven't had that in a long time, but I had some of that when I was doing some silver ore from the Comstock Lode, but we got a nice sized bead.
Might be sprouts. When you do silver, sprouts come out. I don't give a shit what you do. Ask Jason at Mountain Baker Mining and Metals. He'll tell you.
That's right.
It's going to sprout.
Yeah, and so, I was happy with this. I don't think there was much of a difference from the temperatures, and I did have one subscriber who told me in our last project that I needed to lower the temperature, but this temperature was exactly the same as I always done it. Like, I don't listen too well. and so I think this project was successful.